Feeling declined back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet. That life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day we do have. It's a Monday. Thank you to my partner in crime, my host this morning is Laura Lee. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Miss Becky.
Happy Monday, right?
Yes. You know what? I went out this morning. I was going to start the car, and I'm like, ooh, it isn't that cold.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I know. We are. No, this is good. Okay, so segue right into. Well, let's thank our sponsors real quick.
Absolutely. We have Walmart, Meadowview Healthcare, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Celebrity Home Loans, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and Fox Freely Wealth Management.
Yay! Okay, we are at 47 degrees right now. We're supposed to get up to 56. I'll take it.
I'll take it. Absolutely. Yesterday was so nice.
Yeah.
We did yard work.
Yeah.
We did all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Actually, like that is like good because it's not so hot. That,
yes.
Like, you know, because when you get working and you get moving around and you're doing all that, a lot of times when it's too warm, you're like, yeah. Now, I think I saw, and I couldn't tell if it was real or if it was like an April Fool. I think I saw someone that had those ticks, those little deer ticks.
Ooh.
I know, Laura. I know. Boy, I'm just a Debbie Downer here this morning.
Well, you know,
I'm like, no, I don't want to see
we had
those.
the hedge trimmers and everything out, and my husband yelled for me, and I said, what? I'm pulling this up. And he said, your friend is over here. It was a snake.
No.
I said, that is not my friend. It needs to go. He said, well, it went over the fence to the backyard. I'm like, oh, great.
Oh no, there were a lot of them last year. I was hoping this year they just packed up their bags.
No, they're already here earlier than normal for my house.
Go away. Yeah. I'm not a fan.
No.
Either. Yeah. Them more the ticks, they can go. Okay, so today we're gonna get up to 56. Now this is gonna be nice. For Tuesday 57, Wednesday 56. I think we've got some bad storms coming in this week. Yeah. So that's gonna be possible. For Thursday 54, for Friday 45. Gonna go back down. Saturday of next weekend 45. Sunday next weekend will be 59. Monday 71. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the sunshine. 69 and 73 on Wednesday of the next week. So that's all right. We'll take it and just see what we get. Of course, remember those April showers bring those
May flowers.
also pilgrims. Remember? Yeah, for sure. Also, I want to say a very happy birthday to my husband, Greg White.
Sweet Greg White.
Yeah, he'll be lavish today. Also, we have Matt Abbott. A big happy birthday to Matt Abbott, who also one of my favorite. And Matt can make me laugh. Like, when he comes in the studio, I try to make him stay as long as I can because he just is hilarious. And I know he's going to have a fun day today. He's also does a wonderful job. He's our voice of Our Lady Lions.
Yes.
He does a great job for Our Lady Lions, and he does such a great job. And then also, we want to give a big shout out to another great friend of mine, Mikey Batt. Yeah, isn't that awesome? Mikey Batt is our Eastern Musketeers voice, the voice of the Eastern Musketeers. He does a great job too. And Mikey and Wes, they do a wonderful job. But Mikey, happy birthday to him. Mikey Batt, Matt Abbott, and Greg White.
The three
amigos. I don't know. I hate to say the word stooges. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some things are coming to my mind. You know. I don't know.
If
but
the shoe fits.
Yeah. I really every year what I think we need to get them together and like I need to send them like to a birthday supper. You know, we need to go have a birthday supper together. Which I want to be a fly on the wall and listen because I know it's going to be hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, you can host it.
Yeah. There we go. I'll host it. There we go.
Yeah,
I'll be eavesdropping. Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
I need to do that. We need to do that for sure. But anyway, happy birthday to them three amigos.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so for sure. All right, and let's see here. This is the fourth day. This is also Bonzo Bottler Day. And when you have the month and the day the same, so today's 4/4, that means, and it's a party, and Bonzo Bottler means party day. So it's a party day. So definitely. So pretty cool.
See,
all of that.
Good day for birthday.
Yeah. So great day for a birthday. I might be a little jealous of that too on that. But that is just That is perfect to be born on Bonsall Bottler Day. Also, today is, let's see what else we got as far as our holidays today. It's always exciting. This is the 4th day of Monday. Let's see, this is 404 Day. Okay. Hug a News Person Day. Okay. International Carrot Day. Ooh, I saw a recipe where you take carrots and you take the Italian dressing, not okay, hang on, not is it the it's the seasoning,
Yeah.
seasoning, and you put those on your carrots, and then you kind of just bake them.
Bake them.
Yeah, it's
Super
super delicious. I bet that would be good. International Day of the Mind Awareness and Assistance in Mind Action.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, National Cordon Bleu Day.
Ooh,
Yeah, cordon bleu is delicious.
It is.
Yeah. National Fun Day. Love that. Fun.
That's a good
Fun.
one.
There's my word. Fun. Sweet Potato Day.
Yum.
Sweet potato fries.
I just like sweet potatoes. Baked
No.
sweet potatoes.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
So good. Tell a lie day. No, don't do that. No, you tell a lie and then you have to try to.
Yeah, you have to keep up with
Yeah,
it.
don't want to do that. Let's see here. Vitamin C Day. Love that. Big old glass of orange juice. And I think there's something else better than, isn't it? Actually, I think it's a sweet potato has more vitamin C than orange juice. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Walk Around Things Day. Did you ever just walk around? Walk around. World Rat Day. Not a fan. Unless you are a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. I can get on board with that.
Yeah. All right. So get out and enjoy, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. All right. So I need to say a big thank you. Went up to the Pacers game last night, and fun time. And they actually, I want to say anybody going to a Pacers game, they really bring the atmosphere, and they're really family about family, and they do a great job with the kids. And Boomer, it was his birthday actually, so he had a birthday yesterday, and it was a great time up there. So thank you to the Pacers for their great experience, and of course, we send lucky listeners up there that want to go. Also, we have got coming around baseball. We'll be talking the Reds baseball, and of course, going up to Chicago, the White Sox. So. And side with Holiday World, ready for some roller coasters.
Yay.
Yes. And some of that wonderful, the waves. I love the wave.
Oh, yeah.
Water.
I like the lazy river.
I know. I do that. Yeah.
Lazy river.
Well, okay. I love the waves because I don't know why. I like the action, I think. But here's what we'll do. So we'll wave at each other from the waves to the lazy river.
Absolutely.
All right. We need to take a day. We actually need to do an assignment. And go out there and broadcast live. They would love that. They're wonderful. Holiday World is fantastic to work with. And we should do it on the lazy river.
Yes.
I think the wave would be too much
Yeah.
with trying to our microphones.
Mm-hmm.
But the lazy river we can control.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We can do it.
We can do it. So anyway, I'm excited about that. And there's some other places too that we've got some other great summer fun stuff. So looking forward to that and having a great summer. And we know that things are opening up a little bit more and events will be happening. So exciting time for
We
sure.
have to get Mindy Gunn in here to discuss.
Mindy's
this
coming in
whole
tomorrow.
Derby
She couldn't make it today.
situation.
She will be on tomorrow morning, and
Okay,
she'll be
I'm gonna
talking.
have to listen.
She'll be talking Derby to us. Yeah, so we're very
I need to listen and get my
Derby picks.
picks lined out here. I've been thinking about it, and I'm thinking,
Yeah,
Mindy Gunn has to come on soon because
we need to know.
I need
This
some
is information
guidance
we
on
need to know
this.
exactly. So yeah, she will be on tomorrow. She was supposed to come on today. She couldn't make it, and so we will have her on tomorrow and get all those Derby information. So I might have to wear my Derby hat. Come in. I love to wear Derby. I love Derby. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure at Salem Crossing and Meadowview, you guys are making your Derby stuff. I'm sure before too long.
Sure, they're getting.
It won't be long.
Getting prepared.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they take weeks making their hats.
And the spring flowers are absolutely beautiful. I want to say Walmart has got some gorgeous spring flowers over there. Have you seen some of them?
Absolutely.
They're beautiful.
Some of
and
my
they're shrubs.
lilacs have bloomed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Woo.
Lilacs
They're
are wonderful.
pretty.
They smell so
Like
good.
Easter flowers are like up, and if you go to Salem Crossing, theirs are blooming already.
Oh.
Mine aren't blooming, but theirs are blooming.
Oh.
Beautiful.
They probably throw like some good sweetness on them or
Sure,
something. You know what I mean? They probably have a little secrets they do.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm positive. I did walk through Walmart yesterday, and woo, they've got some pretty flowers.
I
They've
know.
got some pretty patio rugs.
Yes, aren't those rugs?
Woo! I'm
I-
like ready to go.
I know. And the rugs, Brad and I talked about those because you can have an area that maybe just, it's just like a little setting area,
Yes,
and you put one of those rugs down. I mean, you talk about a game changer. Aren't those?
absolutely.
And they've got really bright colors.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful.
I know.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I need to.
During like in the start of the pandemic, everybody was like at home,
Yes.
and everybody was grabbing those rugs and those pillows, and the pillows are so cute.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got all kinds of,
Getting
and of
it
course
there
the
for
grills.
summer.
They've got they've got all kinds.
Blackstones.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got 2 or 3 girls on our
And then they're doing mulch, and they're doing actual rock and like concrete stuff. So yeah, and to make it, yeah, we'll have Brad. I'll have him for sure recap real quick, but on Wednesday, because you can pull up, and they'll load it up for you. Yeah, and then so like let's say that like you got to go to town or something, and maybe and so they can load that up, and then you can have it all ready, and then when you get home, your husband can unload it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you can get it unloaded. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah,
Well,
so,
that's awesome.
yeah, so they really, and of course their online groceries are packed. Yeah, so
Yeah.
and,
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I
love
still
that.
love that.
yeah,
I
do
mean,
too.
some days I go to the actual
Yeah.
grocery, but some days I just pull up and let them load it.
Well, especially on your hours when you've been working a lot of hours and you need groceries, you need to go to the store. That's such a blessing. I wish they had it for years.
Yes.
I could really have used it years ago.
I can send my husband or my kids
Yes.
to pick up the groceries, and they don't have to worry about figuring out what exactly it is they're supposed to be getting.
Exactly.
They just pull up and they put it in the car and we're done.
It's brilliant.
Yes.
Absolutely. And you can be sitting like at an event, because your boys are active. You can be sitting at an event, ordering your order, have it ready, and then pick it up on the way home.
Mhm.
That's gold.
Oh, absolutely. I've done that
And
before.
real quick, I know we can talk more when Brad's here Wednesday, but there's people that travel from other communities to come because ours is so
Yes.
efficient. And I they tell me that they're
Yes.
like, yeah, we come over and it's worth the
Yeah.
drive. They say
Mhm.
to come over and to grab them and then get home. And they said they can do that quicker. I thought that was that's a huge compliment.
Mhm.
Yeah. So also, I think people are doing better with our road work. Do you? I mean, all the construction. Of course, we have the construction going on right here in our community in Salem.
I will say this. The weekend before last, we lost power because people kept hitting poles.
Wait, I kind of got. It's
Yeah.
not funny, but it's like
We lost it for like
what?
4 hours at one
Oh
point,
my
and
gosh,
then like
that's horrible.
2 other times, just for a short amount of time. And
Yeah.
they said each time that someone had hit
Oh,
damaged their property,
Right,
their poles, and so this weekend we didn't lose power or have
Yay! A
damage
weekend
to
with power.
Duke's property. So I'm like, well, surely they're starting to figure out the bypass
or something. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah. Well, they said the route, which I thought was good. Actually, for those like, let's say you're coming in from the Mitchell Paley area, they're taking them through Palmyra, kind of that way. It's kind of going. They're trying to avoid the area here because we are trusting the process. It'll be a good thing.
Yes,
It's just a lot. And I've seen a lot of I've seen stop signs being taken down. Well, they take that corner. They take corners, and especially you talk about like a big semi trying to take that corner, or or like big I saw a trailer the other day, and it was huge,
Mhm.
and it was trying to go through all those
Yes.
streets, and I mean. I didn't see him hit anything, but but I have seen where stop signs are down. I've seen a tree. They knocked a tree down.
The
I mean-
poor detour sign off of the square, it's just ragged at this point.
Yeah.
They turned the last second and about kitchen, and
Yeah.
my Noah's 15. He's in driver's ed and he's learning how to drive, and I'm like, avoid the square like the plague.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
awful right
You
now.
have to
Just
be-
avoid it. Go
Exactly. You
a
have to
different
be
direction.
seasoned. He's got to be a little
Yes.
bit more seasoned.
Wow. He's like, Mom, none of them's using turn signals. I'm like, I know.
Oh.
We're not doing that. So we'll just
Son,
avoid the
This is
square
a
right
life
now.
lesson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Son, let me tell you how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. One hit the detour sign, and he said, "They're gonna hit us." I'm like, They're not going to hit us, but that sign probably is. Just
Well, I told you
Just
this.
go.
I thought this was funny. I've told this before, but there was a guy that he pulled another. There was another guy, and he pulled him over. And this guy in the truck didn't use his signals, and the guy behind him said he pulled him over, or got his attention, and he said, "Nice truck." And when they got to their destination, he said, "Oh, thank you." And he said, "It's a shame it doesn't have turn signals on it." You didn't use any of them.
yeah.
But anyway, so yes, there's a little bit of
Yeah, it's
okay, use our-
definitely a learning curve.
Use our turn signals. Yeah. But anyway, but it's going to be a good thing. We keep saying
It
that.
is.
I know. Just got to remind everybody on a Monday.
Absolutely.
And of course, then spring break. A lot of people left for spring break and traveled, and they're having trouble getting back
Yes.
because of the flights and the airlines and
Yeah. Someone
different-
said it was storms down there. or
storms. I
something.
think they've had trouble, and then one of them had trouble with some of the. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Some of the different control stuff that they have in planes.
Oh, the airlines.
yeah.
They're
So
having trouble
yeah, so
too.
there were some difficulties on some different flights of what I've heard. So that'll be kind of rough to get back, And there's no place like home. I mean, you go on vacation, you love vacation, and that first day you're like chomping at the bit, and you're still in fun. But boy, when it's time to come home,
It's
you're
time to
ready
come home. It's time to
to come home. You're ready to get home, and so I
So
feel
we're
that.
gonna have to send a school bus to pick
Pick 'em up.
everybody
I
up.
don't know. Let's do that. Let's do road trip. There we
can do it,
are.
Becky, come
We
on.
will volunteer our time to go get them.
Absolutely.
We will go get them and bring them back. Yeah.
How fun would it be?
Might have to go to Miami, but we can do this, okay?
We can do it.
In a school bus. Then we need a bunch of snacks, okay?
Yes.
We need a lot of snacks for that trip, all right?
Yes.
We can have fun though.
We
Yeah.
need to
Get the big old
online pickup
we
in
need
our
a 40
school bus.
We need a 42-ounce drink, some snacks. I am good to go. I am your girl.
Absolutely.
I am your girl, okay? And make sure we have a radio.
Yes.
We need a radio. These
We need a
are
radio.
our demands.
Yes.
42-ounce drinks, plenty of snacks, and a radio.
Yeah,
we
we can do it.
Yeah. But it's been an ordeal, on that, and then
Yeah.
it makes it
I've
rough.
seen
And
a lot of people were trying to rent cars, and some said there wasn't even cars
no,
left to rent.
but that's been a hard thing too. Now,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to sound like I'm an expert, but I am not. Okay, I don't even play one on TV because this is what I was told from one of the rental places. They said that, okay, so when the pandemic happened, they sold a lot of their vehicles because they wanted to eliminate, and they stayed in business. Businesses were having, struggling. So they eliminated a lot of their rentals. Well, then now it's hard to find cars to buy.
Yeah.
So that's where that's what I've heard is it's hard to rent.
Mhm.
That's where I've heard. I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt that one.
Yeah, so it makes sense. But anyway, that's the way the big ball bounces as the world turns. Well, I've spent a night or two in a airport. I just want to say I felt like Tom Hanks in that movie Terminal. I really did. Yeah. So it's not the most accommodating, to be honest, and things start shutting down, but I did do it. Yeah. And yeah.
Oh.
It's a good thing I'm a people watcher. I like to watch people, but yeah, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
So,
do,
and they
but-
don't always put you up in a hotel if it's an act of God.
Yeah.
There's a difference, because if they say, like, if God did it, they're not responsible. But if it was their problem, they're responsible. I think that's the way I was explained to that. Okay. So anyway, so I'm like, okay.
Hopefully they're responsible.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, land.
But anyway, so that's kind of a big ordeal. So
Yeah.
I know we're hopping.
Hopefully they all get home safely.
Yes, and hopefully they come back. And I hope for, like, any of our teachers or our students or whatever, anybody else, right? I hope they come back refreshed. That's nice. Good for them. And I love when somebody gets out for a little while, and we stayed home and took care of the community, didn't we?
Yes, absolutely.
But we'll have every dog has their day. We'll have our day. But anyway, but for those that do, I really hope that they got to, what I guess my concern is, they have all this time of resting and relaxation, and then at the end, you have that little bit of a stress going on. So you need to take a vacation from your vacation.
Yes.
Have you ever had that?
Yes.
And it seems like when the kids were littler, it always was that way.
Yes.
You take this vacation and you plan it, you work so hard, and
Mhm.
and I'm not saying that dads don't either, but moms trying to make sure we have our food and socks, underwear, everything packed, toothbrushes.
Shoes.
Make sure they have a toothbrush.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you get to your destination, and you have a great time, and then you want to get home,
Mhm.
and then that stress of
Yes. You've got
trying to
all the
get home. If you
laundry,
can't,
all the
oh yeah,
everything.
but like if you
Yeah.
can't even get there, you know,
Wow.
the
Mm-mm. I
if the
couldn't
airlines
imagine.
or a vehicle. Well, I've had vehicle trouble
Mhm.
before, and that was horrible, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it can be very stressful. So I need a vacation from my vacation.
Yes. Yes. I always
I need a redo.
when the kids was little, we would come home a couple days before we had to be back at work. That way, we kind of got them back in a routine.
Yeah,
We had
yeah.
time to just relax and
Yeah. It is a lot. You know, I mean, I think okay, just like on anything though, like flying is fantastic because you get there in half the time. We know that,
Mhm.
but there's nothing like a bonding road trip for a family.
Absolutely.
You know, when you load the family up and you have the cooler in the back full of bologna,
Oh yeah.
bologna, cheese, and bread,
Oh yeah.
and then there's got to be that one child that's the chef, the one that's
Yes.
going to be making these sandwiches, right?
Absolutely.
And then the other ones are going to be giving their order what they want.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So you probably have to pick the child that can have the most patience.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The child that can tolerate one that's like more patient than anything. Manning that cooler,
Absolutely.
right? You know what I mean? So, but and then on the road trips, and then you have the sleeping. You know, everybody laying on each other. The blankets. We always had to have blankets and pillows.
and yes. DVD
Fuzzy-
player,
Fuzzy socks on and
charge,
shoes that will come off.
Yes.
And then you stop for the restroom visit, and there's always one shoe that's lost.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's
Absolutely.
one, or a flip flop fell out,
Mhm.
and
Who knows at which shop? Yes. 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 Yes.
These are memories. These are great memories.
Absolutely. And when you finally get to your location, the kid that's continued to lose every pair of shoes has the rottenest pair that's
Yeah, there's no
left.
No,
That's the only
exactly.
one that's left.
This
It's
is
like,
it.
well,
This is it. Yeah.
that's all you got,
That's
buddy.
exactly-
You're down to one pair. Who knows? They're probably in 10 states at this point.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
know
So
what to tell you.
it's the struggle is real. But there's nothing like it. You know what I mean? You tag it,
It
you
is
stamp it,
fun,
and you put it in the
though.
books, and you say, best day ever, best time
Absolutely.
ever.
I have pictures of the kids in one shoe.
Oh, do you really?
Oh,
yeah, yeah. We literally drove, of course, you take off from Indiana,
Oh,
and you are going on your way to Florida.
oh,
We've had so many different like road trip problems. You know what I mean?
oh.
We actually were going down the interstate. We had a wheel come off of the van, literally. And it was such a, and I tell you, I always look at the positives, because what a blessing. I'll tell you what the positive was. We were in that lane where we could get right over,
Yeah.
and it did not. We had control of I was driving, had control that we got it over. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was, so those were the positives. The negatives were we were on the side of the road, and there were gators. I couldn't let the girls out because they're alligators. You know what I mean? It's real. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the tire actually went down over the hill, and which possibly could be gators down there, right? Yeah, so that was an ordeal, but we did it. We survived. All's good, and I mean, so we've had like a lot of different, stories like that, but we've always been blessed, and we, that we have survived. You know what I mean? And actually went ahead and had the family vacation, but there's so many things that factors that go into it, to get prepared, get ready, and it can be an ordeal and everything, but those are memories, and I think a road trip is the most bonding.
Absolutely. I mean, you're committed.
You are, and these are memories that you are hopefully making good memories. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. These are definitely things that you'll never forget for sure. But anyway, so I hope everyone had a great time, and for those that did, they'll come back and they'll have a little bit of sun. They'll be looking really good. So I probably will be a little jealous of that.
Absolutely.
They got their vitamin D. They
Absolutely.
looking good, but come on back to us that are a little bit paler.
Mhm.
Maybe they'll bring the sunshine back with them.
Hope they bring that sunshine because
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah. But I do too. But road trips are fun and good for them, and a lot of fun. So for sure. All right. Also, Laura, something that I cannot do without, and I think you are similar to me on this, are coffee.
Oh, I love my coffee.
I do too. Might be a little obsessed with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So can your coffee order reveal things about your personality?
Ooh,
Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so how do you drink your coffee?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
Generally,
Normally,
I like
what?
cream and Splenda.
Cream and Splenda. Okay, in your coffee. Okay. Well, I am a black coffee drinker, and it's funny because actually, we were at when you go like, well, my favorite is McDonald's.
Yeah.
A black McDonald's coffee, just
Mhm.
that's my treat. That's like, I feel like a seal or clap or a puppy. I'll do wag my tail. I'm wagging my tail right now. Okay.
Absolutely.
But it's funny because, like, if you're with a group or whatever, and you go to a more expensive coffee place, and I still order it black.
Mhm.
Okay. So there was a young man that was like, she wants it black. We were at a nicer place, and my daughter said, she's actually going to be judging you. She's going to judge your coffee on how well it is. So you need to make sure that it's a fresh black cup of coffee. And I just laughed so hard at that because and then he got so nervous because, well, like, okay, like if you take coffee and you put all that sugar, cream, and latte and foam and all.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not opposed to that. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm not knocking that. Don't. There's some really good ones out there. Okay,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
but it's funny when you put all that, you pretty well aren't tasting the actual coffee bean. You're not getting the authentic taste, right?
Yeah.
Is that not true?
It is true.
Right. By the time you fluff it, you put all the fluff in it. And I'm not against the fluff. I just don't fluff.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless I'm going to fluff. I mean, there are fluffing times. Okay. Laura, stay with me on this, okay? So I usually do just order a black cup coffee. But anyway, she said she will be judging you. She will be. He got so scared.
I bet he did.
And he brought me out one of the it was one of the better cups of coffee. It was delicious, but it was just funny. I know he went back there and made a fresh pot or whatever they do. And yes, and it was good. So, but anyway, so I do that. Okay, so let's find out. So your coffee, how you have order your coffee is your personality. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go back the other way. Okay. Let's go back to iced coffee.
Mhm.
Okay. It's a hot day. You probably just want to cool down. That's usually why you order iced coffee.
Mhm.
But if you order in winter, you're a misfit. What? Who likes to go against the grain?
Well, sometimes.
Well, why not? Yeah, I've been with a lot of people that have ordered iced coffees. I mean, you turn the air up in your car, turn the heater up.
Absolutely.
It's like eating ice cream in January, February. You just turn the heat up and eat your ice cream. Okay, all right, here we go. So that is for those that drink the iced coffee. If you are coffee with flavored syrups, you're adventurous and you're not afraid of change. But if you order pumpkin spice lattes, you also feel a strong need to be accepted.
Oh.
I love that because there is a lot of pressure on that.
Oh yeah.
But we like
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know if it's pressure or just I don't want people to miss out.
Well, yeah.
Because you've got a window of opportunity.
Absolutely.
When pumpkin spice hits, like, let's say McDonald's,
Mhm.
or let's say over even like Walmart across the street there in
Yeah.
in their coffee, you have a window of opportunity that's going to close.
Limited time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or they run out,
Mhm.
right? So this is like a limited time, okay? So that, I don't know if it's pressure. I don't think we try to pressure. We just try to make sure people are aware.
Absolutely.
Don't miss out. If you want it, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Okay. If you order a mocha, you're extroverted, outgoing, and maybe a loud person in general. Well, I'm surprised. I don't know. It's a good chance you're the life of the party. Well, why do I not? That's weird.
I always get.
Do you get mocha?
Okay, I like iced white mocha
Oh,
with caramel drizzle
look at
and
you.
sweet cream foam. That is always my Starbucks order.
Is that hot then?
You can get hot or cold.
Which do you get?
I usually get cold.
Okay. That's cool. All right. Okay. I'm going backwards actually because I want to hit. Okay. Espresso. It means you're adventurous, powerful, and no nonsense. You're not afraid to cut to the chase and tell people what you want. Okay.
I could see
I've had an espresso. I like
Yeah.
espresso.
They're a little strong, but yeah.
You know, cappuccino.
Well,
No,
I
I
got
got the-
cappuccino too, though.
Yeah. Okay, if you're a cappuccino drinker, you're probably more fun than a latte drinker. You're open-minded and not afraid to try new things. Now, I've got cappuccinos like places or like the instant cappuccino at home.
Yeah.
Those are really good. Yeah. Yeah. I've not had one of those forever.
I like those.
Yeah.
Like the K-cup one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, a latte. Okay. If you order a latte, you keep things simple and probably are not that adventurous, but you're mild mannered, agreeable, and happy to go with the flow. So don't name names, but does any of your family order lattes?
No.
Okay, no.
Mhm.
Do your guys like this stuff?
They do.
Okay.
They do. They've got all kinds of different drinks that they like to have. Generally, Starbucks is their favorite, but I think it's because they like the cake pops more than they
Oh,
like
the
the
cake
coffee.
pops, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
If I had to guess.
For sure. Okay, so here we go. Drum roll. This is what I was waiting for. Number
Okay.
one, black coffee, which is me.
Uh-huh.
You're focused, determined, and self-sufficient. Oh wow, I don't know about that.
See?
Yeah, but you also tend to be selfish at times. What?
No, that part isn't correct.
Well, I think just the opposite because I do the black coffee because it's easiest.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's just easier. You know, when you start getting I mean, I'm going to be honest because there's so many of us.
Yeah.
And when you start getting a puff of this, puff of that, or whatever, and I mean this nicely, and Laura, good for you if you the caramel journal. But you're a lot of times you're traveling alone.
Yeah, it's
So you
usually
just- yeah.
me, yeah.
But like if I'm getting like several different things,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's just easier black coffee. So I think that's the reason. But anyway, so your coffee reveal things about your personality. I don't know if I agree 100%. I think you and I could have done this survey a little different.
Yeah,
A little
I
different.
agree.
Yeah. But it's kind of exciting to find out for sure. All right, and of course, the Grammy winners. Did you watch them last night?
I did not.
Yeah.
We were doing yard work till 8 o'clock, and then I had all the inside stuff to do. So
Yeah.
and I had to get everyone's stuff ready for school.
Oh yeah.
You know, we
Got to get back
last
in.
week was my vacation from waking anyone up or packing
Yeah.
lunches.
Did they
or-
sleep in? Did your group
Yes,
sleep
they
in?
were. They were everyone asleep when I would leave for work every day.
That's wonderful. No, that's wonderful. It's weird though. I mean, because as they get older, their bodies probably will stop. You know, it's harder to sleep in
Yes.
when you're up cracking and getting. You know, like when you're up early and get at it and get going, right? And then when it comes time to sleep in and you can, it's harder to do.
I think they were ready to go back to school today, though.
I think most kids are.
They were.
You know what I mean? I think getting back into the
They
routine.
were tired of it.
Yeah, I think so. Getting back into the routine and getting back into I think that's good. And now this is like now we're at the end of the school year. We're getting towards, you know what I mean? You had spring break and now we're on that long end, or what do you call it? What is that?
Yeah, home stretch.
Home stretch. There-
Yeah.
Help me, I can't, sorry, it's Monday. I'm trying to use my words.
We're the home stretch of it.
Yeah, and that's where it's going to be probably a little bit harder to get all of the attention for everybody, you think? I mean, you know.
Absolutely. My husband said the bus kids was wild.
I bet. Well, you think
All
about
week
it.
a week before
Yeah.
last, they were so ready for spring break. He said they
Mhm.
did a countdown. So
I love that. Well, and then of course now they'll be ready for that home stretch, ready for summer.
Absolutely.
You know, sure. All right. I guess I didn't get to watch it last night because I was up there at the game. I was at the Pacers game, which was a great game. But okay, let's see here for the best pop vocal album, Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga.
Oh, that's cool.
I know that's really they're unique.
Yeah.
She really pairs with a lot of great people.
Mhm.
I mean, regardless if you love her, hate her, whatever you do, I'm telling you that she's obviously very talented.
Absolutely.
And she can actually do different ranges with her voice.
Mhm.
And she can, I don't know, she just really can do, I mean, like who she can pair with.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty impressive, I think, don't you? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, let's see here. Also, best rock performers, Foo Fighters.
Ooh.
They really took away a lot. Best rock album, Foo Fighters. Best rock song, Waiting on a War, Foo Fighters. Best alternative music album, St. Vincent. I'm trying to think. Best Rap performance, Kanye, or I can never say West, the West,
Kanye West.
Kanye West, yeah.
Yeah.
And featuring The Weeknd and Little Baby. But they didn't let him, Conway, they didn't let him,
He didn't get to perform.
Perform
Kanye
because-
didn't, yeah.
they thought it'd be too rough, right? Or something like that. Wasn't that the reason?
Well, I think he doesn't think before he posts on social media.
Yeah. Remember he did that to Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
And have you ever gone back and watched that? I mean, like she's getting her award, and then he takes a microphone and he said that Beyonce, I can't talk. Beyonce should have won this, or Beyonce was his girl, and poor Taylor Swift is just, regardless again how you feel about her. I mean, that's horrible.
Yeah.
She was just standing there, and you think how young she was.
Well, yeah.
I mean, what do you do? I mean, at my age, I wouldn't know what to do. You know what I mean? It's like, I think, thank you, I guess.
Yeah.
I would be hollering security.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I know it. They've always said he has a lot of mental health issues and things, but I wonder if some of it isn't privilege too.
I don't know. I don't know. I just think that was horrible. And you go back and you watch it and you feel so sorry for her. That was just sad. Very sad. All right. Let's see here for Best Country Album, Chris Stapleton. Best Country, boy, there's a lot of these that got the same. Best Country Solo Performance, Chris Stapleton again. Best Country Performance by a duo group, Brothers Osborne. Best Roots Gospel Album, Carrie Underwood. Go Carrie. So there we go. It's a little bit of it. I didn't get to watch it, but there's a little bit of some of that. So I always like to see what they wear.
Yeah. I did see some of the outfits.
Oh, did you? I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of them.
Yeah, I did watch some of those. Some of them had some pretty dresses and things, but some of them not so much.
And they have I know. Yeah, some of them are really out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peeps ice cream has arrived for Easter. Yeah. Now, would you eat that? You didn't want the macaroni and cheese ice cream.
Oh,
would you eat that?
I would think the Peeps would be kind of like a Rocky Road sort of thing. Maybe.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you? Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be. Have you actually? Well, for my birthday, Bradley brought me all kinds of Peeps over, and I've been on the Peep trail. I've been peeping over here. A lot of peeping going on. But have you seen like all of the different recipes you can do?
I've seen
Lay it.
one that was like a s'more.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Yeah, you do that.
a
Yeah.
s'more.
I can't seem to make it to do that because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, have you tried the hot tamale ones?
Yeah. Everything's so good. Yeah.
They are so delicious.
Yeah. I've actually had to go back and buy more.
Whoops.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. All right. So it's all's good, and of course from those and another thing, no pressure, but those eggs, those peanut butter eggs, we need to just because those things will be gone, and those are just
I'm telling you, I feel like the ones that are like the Reese special designs, whether it's a football or an egg or a pumpkin or a heart or whatever, they just taste different than a normal Reese.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Absolutely.
They
Yeah.
are 1,000% better in my book.
Yeah. For
I
sure.
don't know why. There's just something about it.
Something good about it. Yeah. It just and then you just have that, like let's say with coffee or something. Yeah. I know. Now I'm getting hungry. Okay. Laura, little fun fact. There's no regular words in English that rhyme with orange, or silver, purple, month, ninth, pint, wolf, opus, dangerous, marathon, or discombobulate. Nothing rhymes with those words. Okay. Orange actually does have a rhyme with something. It's a mountain in Wales. And it's called by orange. So I guess I guess they tell that there's no words, but then they change it to yes, there is one for orange. Okay, so there we go. Okay, this is cool. Warren Buffett is 91 years old, and still drinks at least 5 cans of Coke every day. He drinks it with breakfast instead of coffee, and sometimes drinks it while he eats ice cream. Yeah.
Sounds like my
Yeah,
kind of person.
I know. And isn't that like at Salem Crossing in Meadowview? If someone's got the routine that they do, you just, I mean, if that's working for
Absolutely.
them at 91,
Absolutely. You know, some of them, if the doctor orders it, they still get so many ounces of wine each night.
yeah,
You know, because that's
exactly.
what they've always
Mhm,
done, and
mhm.
they think that it helps with their heart. And I mean, some of them it does. I'm assuming.
I agree.
You know, if
Yeah.
they want, a can of beer, then they'll let them have a can of beer at night.
Yeah.
As long as the doctor prescribes it,
Yeah.
they still get to do those things.
Yeah.
Some will have, their little shot of whiskey or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, at 91 years old, if this is what he's been drinking and this is what he likes, let him have it. You know what I mean? So, well, that was interesting. The first person to lead the NBA in steals was a player named Larry Steele. How apropos, in 1974.
Well, that's kind of cool.
That is cool. Very cool. And Reggie Miller was up there last night. Yeah, and he was pretty cool. Celebrated Reggie Miller at the Pacers game. And of course, it was Boomer's birthday. So I put that in there. I keep forgetting. Let's see here. Okay. Reed Hastings came up with the idea for Netflix when he rented Apollo 13 and wound up owing $40 in late fees. He thought it would be great to have rental service where you paid a flat rate and could keep movies as long as you wanted.
See, that's awesome.
There you go. So there you go. And it seems like sometimes like things like that happened was a good life lesson for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he took it upon himself and put his money where his mouth is and said, let's do this, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and it says the headline is here that no one got slapped at the Grammys.
I seen where Will Smith was. Isn't he like coming off of the board or whatever?
Yeah, he stepped down. He resigned.
Which probably should have.
Yeah. Well, some said, it's that, and which I don't want to open that. That's a whole.
No.
Yeah. Read about that.
Yeah.
But someone said that he was either going to do it or they were going to ask him to. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's. All right, the top American foods that foreigners crave when they leave the U.S.
Ooh, Big Red, White Castles.
Okay, there you go. This is like, so somebody visiting us,
Okay.
this is what they would crave when they leave us.
When they went home. Okay.
Okay,
Let's
this is
hear it.
funny. Okay, number one, Americanized Chinese food. You know how we do different Chinese food.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not traditional.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
And that is coming. Someone from Asia has said that because the way we do it, it's totally different. Okay, number two, great Mexican food.
Ooh.
And the person was from Mexico that said the way we do it, is a little different. Which I'll take it. I like ours.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I like the way we do it. Okay. El Camino's, here we come.
Yeah.
Oh. Chicken cheese fries, chicken cheese rice, burritos, tacos.
Oh,
okay, now I'm getting hungry. Number three, maple syrup. It's fairly like the person, Canada, the person is from Canada that said they get craving our maple syrup. Okay. Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
Wendy's was also mentioned along with In-N-Out Burger, Taco Bell, and Cracker Barrel. These are American foods that foreigners crave when they leave the U.S.
I can see that.
Yeah. Okay. Mozzarella sticks
Ooh.
with the marinara sauce. Yeah, they crave that. I could see that craving.
Oh yeah.
Root beer. I guess a lot of countries don't have root beer. So that means they don't have root beer floats. Oh no, that's sad.
Yeah.
Ooh. These are, for those just not tuning in, these are actually foods that top American foods that foreigners crave when they leave the U.S. Gas station beef jerky.
I could see that.
It's very expensive and hard to find in Europe, they say.
Really?
You don't know that. Jambalaya. You can see that. Yeah. American barbecue. We have a lot of good barbecue. Number 10, American breakfast, like pancakes, bacon, eggs, and fried potatoes.
Hmm.
Pancakes, yeah.
I
I'd be sad. Well, like, hang on, like I guess like you'd have crepes.
Yeah.
They would have like they're a thinner pancake, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like I would think American, but these are what they crave. Oh, they crave Pop Tarts,
Oh.
which is available in American shops all around, but they also cost three. Okay, so like I guess like the other countries have access to them. And they had like to have a special like American spots in their stores,
Uh-huh.
but they cost 3 times the price.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably the case of many products that are mentioned here.
Huh.
Yeah, so they're a lot more expensive. So they start craving that. They crave the cereal section of grocery stores. So I guess a lot of places, a lot of other countries don't have like a cereal section. That's so sad. I don't think. No wonder we don't want to ever leave the USA, right? Everything bagels. Yeah. Here we go, Laura. This is the real reason. This is what people really start craving. Reese peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
We know that. Yeah. And a lot of countries, I guess, don't have peanut butter. They crave our peanut butter. Another one is Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. They don't have access to that. Chicken wings with buffalo sauce. That's sad. I'm feeling sorry for those other countries.
I'm thinking, what?
Yeah, they're missing out.
We take that stuff for granted.
Okay, and yes, someone said those huge cans of Arizona iced tea. They don't have those in other countries. So these were the top American foods that foreigners crave when they leave the United States. Kind of interesting. Yeah. And yeah.
None of my things made it on there.
What would have been you said White Castle or
Big Red.
Big Red, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think that would be something,
Yeah.
right? I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, I would have thought that too, or something like the all famous. What I'd be craving, Big Mac. But I think a lot of them have like McDonald's or have like access to some of the places. So they're different. Sometimes like their menus, the order is different, but I think it's about this. I mean, I think they do have access to those. So Laura, it is the 4th day of April. April showers bring May flowers, so we're going to get some rain this week. We got beautiful, and I've seen people mowing. We got people that are.
We did.
You mowed. You set a high bar when you do that.
We did.
So the mowing starts. So the mowing begins on the 16th. So what in a couple weeks we'll be having Easter. It'd be crazy.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy to think of that? And which is a lot later this year.
Yeah.
So that makes it, but it makes it nice to be a little bit warmer. We hope.
Yes. I keep hoping it'll be a little warmer.
Yeah.
Because we always plan outside and then we have to move it inside every year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I remember like hiding Easter eggs in
the
snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've done that
So
before.
so I'm happy if we don't have to do that, which I think we're pretty good on that. And well, hope so. Never say never when you live here. This area. But so we have the Easter to look forward to, and exciting times and things coming up in our community and surrounding. And I know the Derby, and tomorrow Mindy Gunn's going to be on. She'll be talking Derby to us.
Yay.
Exciting. Also, then we'll have the Indianapolis 500 coming up. So
I can't wait for that.
just around the river bend, all this stuff, and fun activities, fun things going on. So anyway, exciting time. And I know Salem Crossing and Meadowview, you guys keeping up with everything?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're preparing for all spring. They are getting ready to start planting flowers. Their Easter flowers are already blooming. They're getting their little tomato plants ready for their raised beds. Of course, working on derby cats and all the fun there. And then we are getting ready. We're going to do our Alzheimer's chicken barbecue again this year.
Oh, yes, super excited about that. Oh, man. People wait
So that'll
for that.
be in May. We'll
Okay.
start passing out flyers and everything here in the next couple weeks. But yeah, we're really gearing up and we're ready to
Well,
go.
Yeah. You can just roll your window down and you can just smell it throughout the community. When that chicken starts going. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is delicious. Yeah. So you
They
got your
start
name.
that at like 4:30 in the morning.
Well, I know, and you sell out quickly, so you
Yeah.
got to pre-register.
Absolutely.
Pre-register and do it soon. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, and you might, if you work with a coworker, make sure, because you don't want to be eating that, and then the coworker wants it too.
Where did you get that?
Yeah, where did you get that at? Or I didn't know about that.
We're
So.
gonna even deliver again this year.
Oh, that's
so,
wonderful.
Yeah,
That's
we're
great.
excited. We're ready.
I know. It's, yeah, fantastic.
Fun times.
All right. Well, Lord will let you get back and get you out of here and get you to work. I know you got things going on at Salem Crossing, Meadowview. Always a big day. Monday's always one of those days you get cracking. But I love it. I usually hit the ground running on Mondays. So.
Me too.
I know you do too. All right. Let's thank our sponsors.
Absolutely. We have Walmart, Meadowview Healthcare, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Celebrity Home Loans, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and Fox Curly Wealth Management.
Yay. Thank you to our great sponsors. Everyone, happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Before you grab a shovel, use your laptop or smartphone to contact Indiana 811. Remember, buried gas and power lines are everywhere, and if damaged, can be extremely dangerous. To keep you and your family safe, make sure you contact Indiana 811 at least 2 days before you dig. Just go to indiana811.org and submit a locate request. Then wait for your utilities to be marked. It's a free service. Safe digging saves lives. So click before you dig at indiana811.org.
Proud partner of Indiana University Athletics.